Fam, you haven't even tried your hardest. You haven't. You haven't even scratched 1% of the potential that you have. And look where you're at. Look at what you've done barely trying. You have a roof over your head. You have a phone that you can watch this video. You have a computer that you can watch this video. You've had opportunities in the past. You've made some money. Maybe you're not making as much money as you want to make, but look at where you've gotten to. And you literally have not even tried yet. Think about that. That should inspire you. I know it inspired me, and it inspires me every day. I look at what I've done, and I'm like, wow, I've barely even scratched the surface of how hard I could really go. Everyone else may be looking at you like, man, he's going hard, he's doing this thing. And in the back of your mind, you're like, think about it. I haven't even started yet. I haven't even put in the work, the amount of effort that I actually could put in to achieve what I truly want to achieve. Most people don't even know what you truly want to achieve. And that's okay, because you know. And you needed something like this to finally realize that, man, I'm amazing. As a man, I'm amazing, because I have literally not even tried yet. I haven't even put in the work. I haven't even taken the risk to be able to get to where I want to go. That's the craziest part about this entire life. That's the craziest part about most of us that are living on this planet. We haven't even put in the work, and look how far we've gotten. Look at all the opportunities we've been able to take on with minimal to no effort. Now imagine if you started working. Imagine if you started trying. Imagine if you started investing in yourself. Imagine if you started to actually learn and synthesize new information. Imagine if you started building a personal brand. Imagine if you started to actually go to the gym consistently and go max effort in the gym. See, when I look at what I've built from the gym, I see in myself that I have literally been scratching barely even the surface when it comes to my physique. When I look at the money that I've been able to make over the last few years, I always think about how little effort I've actually given it when it comes to how much effort I have, how much in the tank you actually have left. You have so much in the tank. Even if you're at your lowest point right now, I want you to start thinking about all of the accomplishments, even the small accomplishments. You got out of your bed, you made your bed, you actually got up and tried to do something. You actually tried to accomplish something, even if it didn't go well. Think about it. That was only less than 1% of your total effort that you could have. Less than 1%. That's how amazing you are. That is literally the testament of you as a man, your capabilities. Your capabilities are far more than you can imagine. But what do? You always look at the negative. You look at what's been going wrong. I've done this as well. I always look at what's been going wrong in life. I always look at why things aren't working the way that they should. And what happens is I start to realize, once I started to shift my mindset and realize that, wait, I've done a lot for someone who hasn't tried as hard as he really could. And it's the same thing that you have to do. There are unfortunate situations all the time. But when you start to restructure the way that you think about it, change your perspective, when it comes to the fact that you've only put in less than 1% of the effort, now it's time to go harder. This is going to motivate you. This is endless motivation, because you need to try hard. Anybody, no matter what you do, if you put your mind to it and you actually try your hardest, and what does that look like? It looks like you day in and day out honing the craft, getting it better, and putting in max effort to the point where you literally feel exhausted. That is when you will start to see the results that you truly want, because I know you want what's greater for you in life. You want a better life. You want a greater life. And to do that, you need to apply significantly more effort. You need to start to put in more work than you already are. That's the brutal reality. I can sit here and lie to you and say that, oh, you don't need to put in much effort. It's really easy. It's just life is hard and you've been, no. The reality is life is not hard. Life is very, very simple. If you believe in God, God is very simple. He looks at the people who are putting in the work, who are actually trying their hardest, and he opens the roads for them. He gives you more clarity. You'll give yourself more clarity. When you try hard, more opportunities will come out. You'll start to make life look effortless, when in reality, you're trying your absolute hardest. You will never fail if you try your absolute hardest. You will never be disappointed in your current situation if you try your absolute hardest. Nobody in history has ever failed trying their hardest at something. Look at your life. Look at when you've applied more effort into something and look at the results that you had in that. It could have been something small. It could have been you trying to remember the lyrics to a song. Look at how hard you tried to remember the lyrics to that song when you were younger, and look how you learned it. Look at how hard you tried to be disciplined for a specific sport, and look how much better you got. Look at the success that you got. Maybe you didn't win a championship, but you became better. Everything takes effort. That's all you need is effort and guidance and direction, right? Same with YouTube. A lot of you are scared to post, or you don't know if it's going to work. You think it's 1 in a million. No, you just need to put in the work. You just need to put in the work. I haven't even put maximum effort into this yet. And look at how far I've gotten. And I'm not saying this to brag about myself. I'm saying this to give you an example in my life. The same with the gym. The same with finances. The same with just life. It's amazing when you realize that you've barely scratched your potential and all you need to do is apply more effort. There's so many more possibilities. You remove that limiting belief that you can actually achieve what you can achieve, because it's true, you can. You can achieve everything that you want to achieve if you maximize the effort that you put into that thing. That's all you need. I'm here to tell you that's all you need. If you put in maximum effort, if you wanted to build a personal brand on YouTube, by the way, I can help you with that. Links are in the description, one-on-one coaching or group coaching. I always recommend group coaching to people who are just getting started. A lot of the information, you won't find it on Google. If you type in how to build a personal brand on YouTube, you'll be able to see it in there. You'll be able to see the difference. Look at the testimonials. Look at people literally saying this is better than even Ty Lopez's personal brand accelerator that he has, which is very, very inspiring to me, because I put in a lot of effort. I put in a lot of effort into it, right, to make it the best. And I'm still putting in effort to make it the best. But back to regularly scheduled programming. You haven't even tried your hardest. Imagine you're posting every day. You're refining, you're learning, you're seeing what works, what doesn't work. You're learning human psychology. You're understanding how to position yourself. You're understanding how to make money through social media. Once you put in that work, you are bound to succeed. You're bound for freedom, right? But here's what modern slavery has created. This is what the system has put together. It has made you believe that you are putting in maximum amounts of effort and you're still not succeeding, only to hold you back from your farthest potential. And I just want to break that. I want to break the chain right now in your mind. You have not put in any effort compared to what you could to get to where you want to be. You're not a failure at all. You just haven't woken up yet. You haven't figured out that I haven't actually been putting in the effort that I need to put in to get to where I want to go. Once you open up your mind to that possibility, to that imagination, to that actual reality, you will get there. It is just, it's bound to happen. But you need to understand this, right? So share this with a friend who needs it. Share this with a friend who believes that they've constantly failed and that it's their fault. Yes, it's your fault, but also it's your lack of understanding of the fact that you have so much room to grow. You have so much in your gas tank that you haven't emptied out yet. You just need to apply more pressure. You just need to go harder. I know you wanted to hear something that was elaborate. The reality is life is very simple. Like I said, God is very simple. The universe is very simple. Success is very simple. You put in the work that's required and you get the result no matter what. And the work may differ depending on the person. Maybe you weren't born with the ability to do this specific thing, but if you put in the work, you will do better than the people who are talented. There are people who are way more talented than me on YouTube. I still was able to surpass them when it came to growth, because I put in the work day in and day out. I learned the game. I'm learning the game. I'm not stopping with just potential. You should not stop with just potential. Because you've gotten a little bit success of what you're doing, a lot of us, we rest on our laurels. We say, oh, well, I already got here, so I don't really need to work any harder. You do. Work as if you never had the talent. Work as if you never had the potential. You never even had the inkling of success that you had. And watch yourself skyrocket. All right? So conquer the world, conquer your life, conquer yourself. Again, links are in the description. My domain is YouTube branding, personal branding, and monetization. If you need help with that, I want to be able to help you. Just join, apply to work with me one-on-one. Join the school group that I have that's actually teaching men how to actually conquer YouTube. Everything's there, all right? So I appreciate y'all. and I'll catch you on the next video.